quotations from the Bible and the Quran about what I spoke. Everything in a book called the Muslim at Prayer. With your masjid in color, 4-color job, this masjid, not mine. Mine is there in this one side. I'll do your masjid with your picture, with this card here, same size, back of that principles of Islam, with your every visitor that comes, give it to him, give it to him. A memento of his visit. Then he takes it home and says, you know, I went to Shah Sultan Salahuddin Masjid. Yes. You know, it's one of the most fantastic structures in the world. Yes. Look at this. We show you the relation. Yes. Human nature. You can't just look at this and give it. You got to see what's at the back. What's at the back? Principles of Islam. You get into people's homes. I am prepared to do it for you. If you can't do it, I'm prepared to pay for it and do it for you. I will go along begging from your Malay people. So come on, man, give me 5 ringgit, 50 ringgit, 500 ringgit, do the job. And booklet you can give free about all these comparative verses I gave you. And this card of your masjid, on the top of the booklet will be your masjid, man, a memento of their visit to the masjid. But Islam going into their homes, where? To America, to France, Germany, Japan, whoever comes along, give it to him, man, give it to him. You can't do that. I can only try. I can only try. I know if you understood Urdu, I would have read some verses to you, and I could have shed tears, and I could have sat down. But I know it's useless talking to you, a language which you don't know at all. You see, so as Mr. Chairman and my dear brothers and sisters, I'm very grateful for the privilege that you brothers have given me, and I look forward to the opportunity of being of further service to you for the cause of Islam, and I look forward to the opportunity of coming again and sharing with you. Oh, by the way, it was your question time. I forgot. So, wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Jazakumullah khair, our brother Muhammad Deedat. Inshallah, we have about. Okay, we'll open the floor for questions and answers, but please, for easier control, just state your name and where you're at, maybe from Shah Alam, section 4 Shah Alam, from there.
You get a line up there, the line up, then you shoot a pass. Go ahead.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sheikh Ahmad Deedat, my name is Suharjo Darmi Sadi Sharif, and permit me to call you my father, because when we met the first time in Bangi, I think, you specifically addressed me when I stood up as, yes, my son. So today I would like to return the favor, if I may, to address you as my father. Now, in your booklet over here, and I do not deny the fact that even in the Quran, there are words which carry the meaning of a good Christian, a good Jew, and so on and so forth. Could you please elaborate on the term a good Jew and a good Christian? Thank you.
I don't want to say that. There are good Jews and good Christians. I don't want to say that. But Allah says, this is minhumul mu'minuna. This is minhumul mu'minuna. This is walau amana ahlul kitabi lakana khairan lahum. But if the people of the book, the Jews and the Christians, if they hearken to this message, it will be better for them. In other words, it will be better for you Muslims. Minhumul mu'minuna, among them there are mu'min. Very high title. Allah says, minhumul mu'minuna. Among them there are mu'min, wa aktharuhumul fasiqun, but the majority of them are perverted transgressors. And somewhere I mentioned that, look, if he has time we can deal with that. I can show you the good Jews and the good Christians. There is a book written by Michael H. Hart. Michael H. Hart, the top 100. It's called the 100. The 100, or the top 100. The most influential men in history, from Adam alayhi salam up to today. So this man, Michael H. Hart, he gives you the list of the 100 and he evaluates the position, the quality. And he numbers our Nabi Kareem. Number 1, Muhammad. Number 1, Muhammad. Number 3, Jesus Christ. His God is number 3. Now, what would you think of a man like that? He puts his own God 3 and puts our Nabi number 1. Then in the Times magazine, July 15, 1974, there were a series of essays under the heading, "Who are history's great leaders?" And they tell you, time after time, they tell you, Muhammad, Muhammad, Muhammad. Jews mastermind. A United States psychoanalyst, a professor at the Chicago University, in that article he says, before we confer greatness upon any individual, first we must find out what we are looking for in a man. And he gives 3 standards. Number 1, we must find out that he, the person, whoever he is, he must be interested in the welfare of the led, the people he's leading. He's not interested in milking cows for himself. Number 2, he must provide a social organization in which people feel relatively secure. And number 3, unity of belief. With these 3 standards, he searches history, and he analyzes Louis Pasteur, the man who discovered the anti-TB vaccine. Louis Pasteur, the microbe who discovered the microbe. Salk, anti-TB vaccine, and so on. He analyzes Hitler, Mussolini as great, not good or bad. The guy was great. 90 million Germans were prepared to march at his behest. Death or destiny. He was great. We're not talking about good or bad. The man can be evil, but he's great. 90 million people are prepared to follow him. He analyzes Mahatma Gandhi, and so on and on, and Moses, and Jesus, and he comes to the conclusion that perhaps the greatest leader of all time was Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And to a lesser degree, he said Moses did the same. A Jew, he put Muhammad number 1 and his own Moses number 2. Now these are the type of people, I say, they are milhumul mu'minun, they are good people. فَأَكْثَرُهُمُ الْفَاسِقُونَ. But the majority of them are positive. 2 times. Good one and the evil. You must find ways and means of getting at them both. They are both your customers. You don't throw in the towel, this guy is a rebellious fellow. No, 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 no. In the ayah, from Surah Nahl, chapter 16, ayah number 125, Allah says, "Udu ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati." Invite all to the ways of the Lord with wisdom. Wal maw'azatil hasanati, and with beautiful teaching. Wajadilhum billati ahsan, and reason with them in the ways that are best and most gracious. Abdullah Yusuf Ali, this translation. He gives a commentary on that verse. It's worth checking out. You need it. Everybody needs it. This translation, you need it. But I give you his commentary. He says the preacher of God's truth, you and I, everybody is supposed to be doing the job. The preacher of God's truth may sometimes say to himself, what is the use of talking to these people? The Chinese, or the Jews, or anybody for that matter. You know, we have a tendency, these are rubbish, man, leave them, you're wasting your time. The preacher of God's truth may sometimes say to himself, what is the use of talking to these people? They have already made up their minds. So let him not yield to such a temptation. How could he know how the seed of the word of God may germinate in people's minds? You have no right to judge freehand. Go along. Did you try? Just plant the seeds, the ideas, and inshallah they will grow. This is our duty. Get the translation by Yusuf Ali. Learn the verses, Arabic and English,